What's up, everyone? Deadly from Deadly TV here. And there is no game to be played or a chat really to be had. There's no specific topic that I want to talk about other than where I've been and what I have planned for the channel. Now, I actually have a video ready that I forgot to upload, and it's actually about the microphone that I use on my main setup. And the reason why I'm not over there right now, just because things are in a state of flux right now with that side of the room. I'm in a kind of transition period with my setup and stuff like that, kind of upgrading a few things, not with the computer. I think it should be fine for the time being. I think I got all the kinks figured out. So, it's broken like me. It still works though. But, so, this microphone though is my first condenser microphone. Well, technically, the Samson Go mic is a condenser, and the Blue Snowball I had was a condenser. But in terms of professional XLR microphone, not like professional, but a very nice microphone, it's the AKG P220. So this actually goes in my recording booth, and it's the microphone that is not going to take the place over my SM or my Beta 58, I mean, but for certain vocal applications, yes, this is going to be what I'll be focusing on. So really, what I've been focusing on is the new Soulbinger material, and because I kind of had an idea and a due date on when I wanted it to come out, and it's just, I think I can get it done if I really buckle down in the next few weeks, because I wanted it out by the end of the year, because I wanted to make 2 releases by this year. But just from all the things that have happened, and really not bad things, really good things actually, I've started a new job, so that's obviously been taking up a decent amount of my time. And YouTube is a hobby for me, so that's first and foremost. My life and my relationships come first before YouTube. But of course, I still want to upload here and there, because I know I have an audience on here. I know that I got a bunch of subscribers, and that seems to wax and wane, probably because it's like, I always wonder like who subscribes to what, because like this one, I mean, we're just talking right now. So really just kind of wrapping up where I've been and what I've planned for the channel. So I have a video on how I kind of converted a boring SM58 into kind of like a ghetto SM7B with a few modifications with foam. And I essentially use my webcam, the same webcam we're recording this on. So it's not like I made it like a big production or anything like that, but I would like to do a room tour at some point, just because I think the space I have is kind of unique, and really once I get my main desk kind of squared away, I think we'll be in good shape for that. But I would kind of like to show off the vocal booth, but honestly, I'm kind of afraid of the vocal booth audiophile community saying like, oh, what you're doing is stupid and it's not gonna work. So, and yeah, it's pretty janky and it's pretty cheap, just because I'm using what I have. Like literally, I'm sure you've seen the back of the videos. I have I saw a loose thread there, a moving blanket as kind of like the backing for the vocal booth, and I have audio foam in the corner. So it's not like I have a ton of options in terms of what of how I want to record vocals, but actually what I've done to the corner, my parents don't even hear me from the downstairs anymore. So I think the tips that I might be able to give might actually be helpful. So once I get that situation squared away, I kind of want to show that off just because, I'm trying to take the production of music more seriously because it's really the hobby that I enjoy. Um, I I really thought I could crank out the next Soulbinger EP, the vocals for that, relatively quick, but just from various things like just feeling congested or just getting the mic in your hand and really not feeling like you want to do vocals, and that always kind of sucks when you're like, I have the time, but I don't have the drive to do it, and it's kind of like, well, maybe I should just take a break for a little bit. So I took a little bit of a break. I'm hoping I can wrap up the vocals and stuff like that, and then we can start mixing, and then post production, and then the mastering. And then the big kind of surprise, I guess, is that it's not just going to be Agony on this next release. Actually, the EP was going to be called Agony, but I have something completely different planned. That's what's also been taking longer as well, just because I don't know, I want it to be kind of special, just to kind of like wrap off the end of the year and an end of an era of my life, just because there has been positive things that have happened, and I want to explore different avenues in music. I'm always going to do the project with Soulbinger. That's just something that. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to whack the mic there. Cut the chop. But yeah, it's just something that I want to explore, and so more content will be coming out. So along with the new Soulbinger release, I do have lyric videos that are sort of created, but the files got destroyed, but luckily I have the original files, so that got saved. So awesome. But other than that, really, I've just been doing my own thing, and I really haven't been able to sit down and do a game and chat like how I would have liked to do one. So hopefully this kind of makes up for some of the lost content and where I've been. I don't like to make, I don't like having big gaps in between uploads, but kind of is what it is sometimes. Like I said, life comes first. Like whenever you do YouTube, life always comes first. Like managing your time and your priorities, that's what's important. Like family, your relationships, your friends, that comes above this, for me at least. It always has and always will. And I don't know how much time I've rambled on for, but just letting you know where I'm at. New content will be out at some point, but even if it's just one of these, just a little talk, we'll figure something out. But hopefully I can get the bomb that went off in my room taken care of, and then we can get back to making content. Alright guys, I will see you next time on the next video. The laptop's on the floor, so don't mind me as I creep down.